Well, hello. Welcome to Chillin With Chronically Happy. Quickie episode. Here's a little staticky. I just wanted to do a comparison on beads. Know your beads. Not all beads are created equal, as I found out ordering online. I was looking for good deals. I wanted to replace and add to my already glow-in-the-dark collection of some of my favorite colors. To be these ones right here. So these are the originals. This pink, this like aqua. I gotta double check the blue here. Hold up, I gotta turn on the light to find out the color here. Okay, so yes, these three blues, these aquamarine, these pink, these purple, this green, this orange, this yellow. Okay, and I think that's some too. These pink right here, disregard these pink. These are not the pink that comes in my favorite pack. It's not these two either. These two do not come in the pack that I'm talking about. So the color combination that I love is this blue, this aqua, this white, this yellow, this orange, this green, this pink, and this purple, and this dark pink. So these all come in a pack together pretty much, and these three or these four colors in a row do not count, and that includes that pink. It's the same. So here you are in black light. So you see how vibrant those are under the black light? Like, you see how blue those are? You see the white doesn't really do much under the black light. So those pinks don't matter, but look at the vibrant yellow, the vibrant orange, the aqua under the black light, the pink, the green under the black light. Like, I'm putting them really close up to the black light too. It's like, see how vibrant they are? All of the colors, except for the purple. And the purple is just not very vibrant under the black light. So this is the ones that I thought I was ordering when I was ordering around this year. Look at these colors. Okay, so these oranges are actually brighter than my originals. You can see the brightness difference. These yellows. So this yellow is actually the original yellow, and this is the new color that obviously is not the same. I did not want to mix these together with this yellow because they are not the same. So if I were to have the black light and I had, like, yeah, they appear to be the same color, but then under the black light, you're like, why is this one brighter? I would notice. I have an attention to detail like crazy because of ADHD. That green is actually a little bit brighter as well as the original. So there's the original, there's that green, but there is actually a clear difference, as you can see. And then the pink that is supposed to be the pink, see, that's the pink. Here's the replacement pink. Look at the difference between the replacement pink and that pink. Okay, it's probably not as noticeable right here, but you can see clearly these are a little bit like lighter. They're like lighter pink. And yeah, these are light pink too, but there's a slight variation, ever so slight. But also the other way I can see there's a huge difference. Here's the original blue. Look how bright those are. Look at this blue, which is supposedly the same right here, right here, right? That blue. That is supposed to be the same as this blue. That don't look the same now, does it? Here they are right next to each other. Next to each other. Clearly, this is glowing, but this isn't glowing. I mean, you can see it's a light blue color, but it's not glowing like that. See the difference? It's more noticeable in certain colors. So here's the aqua. Here's the aqua next to the aqua. I can even change it up and put this one on top and that one on bottom. Look. Look at this aqua difference. This is supposed to be the same as that. That's not the same. And then here's the purple against the purple next to each other. They're almost identical, but there is a slight difference, and once I open the lid, you'll see it even more when I turn the light on. But keep in mind, I'm going to show this again. Like, these are clearly not the same beads. Look at the glow difference. They're not the same. These blues over here should be lighting up like these other ones on the left side over here, like here. They should be lit up like that. They're just not. They're not lit up. They're not the same. And I was really angry when I figured this out and started putting them together. And I'm like, these are not the same beads, dude. Look at the difference in these beads. This one is like more frothy looking. It's more shiny. It's like not as see-through. These ones are like see-through. These are see-through blue. Like you can see, like look at this. Like look at this difference. Now this is a side view difference. Those are not the same. Here's on the side. Look at that. These are not the same color. And they come with the same colors in both packs. But I thought they were the same. I mean, look, the aqua's even like completely different. Look at that. There's a different, and wait until I take you into the dark room, which is the bathroom. It has no windows, so it's like completely black. But also, look, remember, these are the original yellow. These are the same as these ones. This is the same yellow. I need to combine them, honestly, that yellow and that yellow. But look at these ones. Remember, these ones are actually brighter than the original colors. So I like that these are brighter. So I might end up using these two beads when I use these other beads that are brighter. But these ones do not like really show up under black light. This purple doesn't even really show up under black light. So regardless, these are the beads that I wanted, and these are what I got. And that you can also see the difference in the pink. This is the pink difference. Look how see-through the one is. They're not the same. They're a knockoff version. And that's probably why I got a better price for them, for the quantity. And now I know I'm not going to do so. Let's go in the black room. All right, here we go. We are in the bathroom. I zoomed out, sorry. Zoomed in. Clearly you can see a difference in the glow and the dark. Look at the differences. Can you tell me which one's the real and the fake ones? And here we are with the light on. One second, there we go. Oh, blinding. So, the ones that are real are up here. These are the ones that are the originals. And I will open up the lids. We're also recharging them with the light again, because there's a minute between light sources. So remember, guys, this one up here is the ones that I wanted, and these are the ones that I ordered in quantity for cheaper, and they are not the same, and I don't like them because they don't glow in the black light. So here they are again. But look at the difference, yo. Like, these are actually a pretty purple. These are pretty. And these are pretty cool. I mean, even the fake one, so under the regular glowing light, hold on, I want to see what color those ones are. Okay, so these ones are the yellow. These are yellow. And they're not even glowing yellow, they're glowing green. So you see, this is the real yellow, and this is the yellow in the dark. Look how different that is. If you're in the dark with your bracelet and there's a pattern, this pattern is going to be completely thrown off if I use both these yellows, not knowing that there was a difference in glow. The glow colors are completely different than what they're meant to be. So hold on, there's another one. I gotta see the example here. I gotta look again. I keep forgetting. Okay, so these are the purple ones versus I want to put purple next to purple so I can compare the glowing. So I don't have it like that. Okay, so here we go. There's purple against purple. There's the glow of the purple. These are a lot bluer, and these are darker bluer. I love the lighter colored. I don't know. I'm more of a pastel-y girl. And then these light blue ones, the aqua, they glow white. And then those glow, I think, actually in blue. Aqua against aqua. See, this is aqua. It glows white. They look white under the regular lighting. And these, they really aren't that bright. Maybe I need to put those ones on top. So let's do this. Let's hold these ones up to the light for a second even. Get some light source. Hi, me. Okay, there we go. Aqua against aqua. These are still brighter no matter what. I held these up to the light source, and these are the aqua ones. They actually look more aqua than white. So can y'all understand now why I'm like, brand and quality changes within beads. You think you're ordering one, and you get something completely different that doesn't even match 100%. And so when you're making stuff, like when I'm making bracelets and stuff, throughout the process, I will go under the black light and the dark and anywhere else to look to make sure that the pattern that I'm making on my bracelet is the pattern that I'm continuing. And so some of these really do matter. They really do matter. The glow matters. Because I like to have nice matchy. And I feel like it's just better quality, you know. I try to have a better quality product than I've actually received a lot of bracelets of. A lot of people don't put a lot of time and effort into it. I put a lot of thought into what I make and intention and intentional colors and patterns. I don't know if I like it until I make it. But I love other people's creativity too, you know? So I got a good example. One sec. So here we go. This is made out of the original, all the colors except for the dark pink. I follow a pattern, you know? When I don't always use this same pattern, but I'm just saying, like, this is a pattern that I use. I did yellow, orange, purple, blue, aqua, pink, yellow, and then I repeated it. I just did that the whole way around. So imagine if I had, you know, used this yellow and then this yellow in a different spot. It would just be glowing awkward. It'd be glowing in an awkward, different way. It'd be like, what? This one's darker. This one is lighter. And people will make bracelets with whatever beads they have on hand, and so they'll just toss whatever colors in there. No pattern, no rhyme, no reason. Just throw it together and tie it off. And then here's my bracelet in the dark. I like it. And the other lighting. Keep it on there for a minute. Let me get this light back. The little night light that I put in. So, yeah, I mean, I like the colors of what it looks like. You know, like this. And then it looks different under the black light, depending on what lighting you have it under, because these glow different colors in different environments. And then it looks like that. It does bathroom. So it's one of the first. This is the first year I went to or after the first year I went to EDC and started getting into making jewelry. This is like one of the first. You know, this is my first season of making beads. I was still using this string back then, and now I don't use this string anymore because it's not as durable. they don't last as long. This thing's going to dry rot and it's going to break really soon. So I'm going to have to remake it and put it on a different screen. I'm just lazy. But I finally made this content. I've had this content idea in my mind for a while. I really just wanted to talk about it and have a conversation about bead quality, and when it comes to making quality things and having a way to do it. And I organize my beads. I buy big variety packs, big bags of like 1,000 beads or 500, 600 beads, and I have to sort through the colors, and I gotta get them all into containers that make sense. I've organized and I reorganize and I reorganize my beads over and over and over again, because sometimes accidents happen where I don't end up with the same beads that I thought I was going to get. And then I have to shift things around and shift things around again. Like I have 4 glow-in-the-dark bead containers. And some of these don't even glow in the dark, so they don't even make sense in here. So I'd rather have these in a different container, but I had to make do with what I had at the time when I was moving things around. And I still have so many more beads to put away again, because I go on trips and I pack some stuff to make things, and then I end up never making them. And so I have all these beads separated and put into certain colors, and certain beads put in little containers that I was going to use for a bracelet, and I never made it. And so now I need to put all the beads away again. And I don't know if I'll ever get around to that. I have intent of making those projects. I just never started them, and I never finished them. And so I have a lot of beads still that are loose that I could totally put back in the container. So anyways, thank you for joining my Chronically Happy, I don't have my sign, Crafting Corner chat. I really just, I want to do more tutorials on how to make certain things. I'm not in bracelet making mode right now because I have so many other things to do. Like I have VA billing issues and other issues to take care of. Plus I gotta pack my bags for my trip to Washington tomorrow. Plus I have to get a thumb drive and get records from one thing to another, send it via secure message. And I have so many records to get a hold of and paperwork to do that it's already 2 p.m. and I haven't gotten anywhere with any of that. So I need to get on it right now, because I only have a couple hours before the VA stops. They only are up until 4, so I've got like 2 hours to deal with anything with them. Because tomorrow I'm going to be on the road. I won't be able to do anything. And then Tuesday I'll be Tuesday, tomorrow is Tuesday. And then Wednesday I have to go to the VA for labs, but I need to have my doctor have at least a day or two to look at the paperwork that I need to send over right now. I should have done it last week. She asked me to send stuff over like a week and a half to 2 weeks ago, and I've been barely living, man. I've been in survival mode. I'm just hanging on by a thread. I've been so flipping busy. Here's all my stinking notes I had to take down. I think I still have to schedule my eye exam still. I don't know what the F I'm doing here. So I'm just going to try and deal with some of this now. Oh, I do have my eye exam scheduled for the day I'm going to go see a rave that same night. I'm going to be up early as F in that morning. I need to put that in my calendar. Also, there's a reason why I keep certain paperwork out and certain notes and stuff and things. Gotta put those and file those away. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Another 20-minute video. I thought it was going to be a quickie, like 5-minute-er. I was wrong, because I really wanted to show the difference between the quality of the beads. But even though I'm not saying it's bad quality, I'm just saying it's different quality. I may have said bad, but it's just different quality. And there's different characteristics that I like about these that I don't like about these, and vice versa. So I have more options now. but it was very unexpected, and I had to buy more storage containers, which I don't even know how many I have. But basically, I could hold my own workshops of how to teach people how to make bracelets, and I should totally do that and make money off of that. But it's just as easy to do YouTube videos. I just, like I said, I'm lazy. And it took me 5 days to get this video made since the idea that came to my brain. And then these have been sitting here for 5 days, cluttering my desk, preventing me from getting my paperwork done because I'm like, I'm going to make that video, and I'm not going to do my paperwork till I make that video. So now that I've done my video, I got to post it. So it'll take me a little bit to do the description and stuff, but yeah, I want to get this posted today. I love you all. It's been a while since I've done a crafting corner chat. I did do the intro of Chillin With Chronically Happy, so I will do a secondary title of crafting corner bead something or other. I'm working on the title. I'll think of it on the fly when I post it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a blessed day. And welcome into the new year. My motto is out with the old and with the new. Peace out.